So with the FL Studio Mobile, we we were able to produce this project from the scratch to finish. Everything is with this mobile FL Studio. So if you are a fan of mobile FL, or you are a fan of FL Studio, you can actually use this the mobile version to do something. So let's go straight to the point. That is my mobile FL launching. Good, it's launched already. So I actually did this job by myself, voiced it myself, and the instrument there, I did not use too many instruments, and I give kudos to the FL Studio team. They did an amazing job with this app. All right, so I use the icon I just highlighted is the instrument, while this one is the voice. I already did the voice, so in case you are asking me why don't you do the job from the scratch, I already did the job, so it's already recorded. I use the mobile microphone, and I also use a throw pillow. I use a throw pillow and a mobile uh, microphone, not external microphone. I use a mobile microphone to record directly into it. So the throw pillow helped me to the noise, to remove the some kind of unwanted noise going to the microphone. All right, so this is the instrument. The instrument is actually one note instrument, single note, and is on key C. You can see it is on key C, a single note. If you think it's not possible, that is what you have with you right in front of you. So just stay and watch the video. It's actually amazing what the FL team did with this app. It's amazing. I love that. But this is the first time I'm using the mobile app. Like it's cool. Like it's amazing. It's amazing. So, and I encourage you producer to use it. I also encourage artists, musicians who you know, want to do vocal workout. You mustn't go to the studio and pay a fortune just to do a vocal workout. You can actually do this thing by yourself with your mobile phone. You can do it. So for me, this is the first time I'm using the mobile FL Studio. I've used FL Studio on my system to produce quite a lot of songs, but this is the first time I'm using this one. And it's just with a note, a single note. Wow. So of course I know you must be asking yourself, what is going to be? How is it going to be like? How is it going to sound like? So just listen. Stay tuned. So just listen to the notes. I'm going to play. Okay. So let me let me play it. Okay, so that is the notes. Hope it sound nice to you. It's actually cool. So what I did there, I just added to the notes to the is actually a GM synthesizer that produced that sound. Wow, it's cool. So what I did to the note there, I just kind of add a compressor to it. I compress it a little because it's kind of loud. So with compression it helps to reduce. You can see the threshold there. Threshold is just a little bit above the middle, You can see the ratio. I increase the ratio. I give it enough ratio so that it can squash the loudness. Yes. All right. So let's go to the voice recording. So let's hear what we have there. The voice recording. So let's solo the voice. And yeah, okay, first of all, let me remove all the processor for the voice. I actually added some processor, like you can see my compressor there, you can see my graphic equalizer there, you can see my gates. Yes, you can see my gates. I bypassed this distortion, I did not use it. And I also use a reverb. Yes, a reverb, and with FX Pitcher to help correct some notes that did not sit well. Alright, so let's go straight to the point. So this is a audio recording. So I'm going to bypass all the processor. I'm going to bypass everything. The compressor bypassed, the EQ bypassed, the FX gate bypass, and also the reverb bypass. What next? Okay, the pitcher bypassed. All right. So solo. Okay. So I just solo the voice. Find rest. Take it back again. Find rest. Find rest, my soul, in Christ alone. Know His power. This is actually a very cool audio. This is raw recording, direct recording without processor. Okay. Find processor, nothing is done. Like, okay, now I'm going to start adding processor to it. So the first thing I'm going to add to this audio is my graphic equalizer. We should see there, I bypassed everything. I bypassed the high, I bypass the high and the low. So let's take everything back to original default setting. So let's hear what we have. Find rest, my soul. Okay, so let's go to the next processor, and what I like to add again, the next one is my gates to remove noise. You can hear the noise because I need to hear the sound clearly so that I'll be able to do something. Of course, you can hear that loud noise in the background. So now I'm going to add my gate, and I set you can see. Okay, let me take it. Okay, up. Good. That is it. That's my gate there. That is it. Okay, so this is a mix of the gate. There is a mix. That's my threshold gain that I used to control the threshold. So now let us hear without the gate. Find rest, my soul. Alright, with the gate. Find rest. my soul. I think it's a little bit calm. The noise have reduced, but I can still hear a little thing at the front there. Find rest. I think it's gone, right? Let's listen to it again. There's something there at the front which I'm going to remove. So let me open the voice. Let me open the wave and see what is there, where the noise is coming from. Find rest, my soul. All right. You can see the job that the gate did to it. Now, without the gate, you can hear. Find rest. Now with the gate, kind of calm. Find rest. Good. We can hear our vocal very clear without background noise. Listen to it for the last time. You see it's calm. Find rest. Good. Now let me go to my next processor. What I would like to add now is I just want to add a little reverb to it to make it sound, to fine tune it, to add a room to it, a kind of room and filter the sound. So, and this is my reverb, that is my mix gain, that is my decay. Okay, that's my decay, that's my high damp, this my, this my room mix, that's the room size, and this my overall mix. All right, I'm not going to go into detail. So if you want to know how to use all this processor, you can ask me directly and I'll teach you how to use them. So this reverb, I'm going to set it just for this vocal. I'm going to set it just for this vocal, and let's see what we have here. Let's see what we have here. So I do take my, all right, please don't copy everything I'm going to do here. It's actually ear work. So as a producer, you need to know how to mix and you need to know how to use your ears. You have an expectation of what you want, so you try to bring it out. So you might just copy one or two things from what I'm doing, but I don't recommend you copy and paste, please. So listen to what we have here. Listen. Find rest, my soul. All right, so this is without reverb. That's without reverb. So now I'm gonna add reverb to it now to see how it is going to sound. Find rest, my soul. Okay, so I think the room size in Christ alone. Now I'm going to reduce the mix, the general mix. Father, you are king over the flood. I'm cool with this. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to set my pitcher to help me correct some of the notes. The key of the song there, you can see the key there is on C. So I set this other part to major, and that is pretty what I did here. It's not a rocket science. So now I've on the pitcher. that is pretty what I did there. And okay, all right. Now let's listen to the complete job. Find rest, my soul, in Christ. The next thing I added was just a limiter to help um, balance my gain. You can see it there. That's my limiter there. In Christ alone, know His power. Okay, I hope you got something for yourself. So, kudos to the FL Studio team. So, thank you very much. God bless you all. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.